Dark Knight 316, Robert Ruler Gaming. This is Tackles and Takedowns episode 8. So, last week we were at the Titans Raiders game, and so we'll show highlights in our video a little bit later.
Pass completed to Brandon Pelham.
Yeah, we were there all right. Unfortunately, his Tennessee Titans lost, so well, hopefully he'll do better this week since a steak dinner is involved now.
This is what the Bengals logo looks like.
Yeah, for like the old school one.
That's weird looking.
All right, so Thursday night football, you got the Steelers versus the Bengals. Who do you
know
got?
I'm taking the Steelers already, so
For sure.
Steelers are it.
Okay. So then the next game, this one's in England. So it'll be the Rams versus the Jaguars.
I got the Rams.
You think the Rams are going to do it?
Rams are going to take it.
Okay. Then the next one, we got the Dolphins versus... Oh, wait, no, we got the Aints versus the Browns.
I'm going to take the Bears.
Or Bears, I meant. Yeah, sorry. Looked at the wrong one. We got Bears.
Bears. Bears.
Yes,
Bears.
Okay.
Let's see, now this is like the
Next
interesting
one is the Dolphins versus the Browns.
Browns are interesting because it's like it's like what we
Somebody's
saw last week.
Win, yeah.
I'm going with the Browns on this one. I think Sanders comes in and since he's back up, I think he comes and leads for a victory.
All right. How about this one, the Raiders versus the Chiefs?
I got the Chefs.
You got the Chefs on this one? You don't think, since they already got the victory over the Titans, that they're going to get the victory over the Chiefs?
No, I don't think so. I think the Chiefs have been playing much, much better.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so in this one, it's the Eagles versus the Vikings. They're at home in Minnesota.
This is interesting because the Eagles haven't been playing well, and the Vikings just came off a bye week. And I don't think McCarthy is back, so I'm going with the Eagles.
All right. Next one is the Jets versus the Panthers.
This one's...
The Jets, do you think... Well, are you picking the Jets or picking the Panthers?
Well, I don't know. What are we thinking here?
No, because what I was thinking is, like, do you think the Jets will go the whole season without a win?
I think the Jets will at least get one win.
Do you think it's against this
But
one?
I don't think it's against the Panthers. No. Panthers have been playing well as of late, so I think...
So you're picking the Panthers?
I got the Panthers.
All right, so this one, the next game is for the steak dinner. It's the Patriots, the 4-2 Patriots, might I add, against the 1-5 Titans.
Now... I got the Titans, and here's why. Not only because it's my team, But
They
because
don't have a head coach.
they do have a head coach right now, their interim head coach is Mike McCoy, who used to coach on the Jaguars, helped Trevor Lawrence become who Trevor Lawrence is, and also used to coach the Chargers, who helped Justin Herbert become who Justin Herbert is. So I believe he could do the same thing with Cam Ward. It's what we needed. And you got to think, too, not only is Brian Callahan gone, Bill Callahan's gone as well. So the offense line's going to get fixed up. Cam Ward's going to become a superstar, and we're going to look into the glory of the Super Bowl.
Well, who's going to take over for the offensive coordinator then?
It's still the same dude, Bo Hargrave or whatever his name is, but now you think the philosophy's going to change because now you got Mike McCoy who actually has NFL experience. He's going to lead that team, and that team's probably going to be much better going down the line. They beat the Patriots and Mike Vrable, and things are looking up for the Tennessee Titans. So
I don't know. This matchup is personal to Mike Vrable, so he's going to make anything that he can to make sure that they win, so he can stick it to the Titans for getting rid of them. So
we'll find out. All
right.
But you got to also think too, the Patriots lead their division, so it is crucial for them to start winning games.
Yeah. So next one is the Broncos versus the Giants.
Oh wait, and did you say that game? When I win, you owe me a steak dinner.
No, I said the steak dinner's on the
You
line.
owe me
so
a steak
I will
dinner,
win
so-
for the steak dinner.
So we're definitely gonna do that one.
Whose game is it?
It's everybody's got a price. Everybody's
Mhm.
got a price. I'm going with the Broncos. I think the Broncos, even though I like Jackson Dart, I think Broncos take this.
You think the Broncos they'll beat the Giants?
I think the Broncos beat
All
the
right.
Giants.
What about the Colts versus the Chargers?
This one's tough because
If the Chargers win, they're 5-2, and the Colts will be 5-2. If the Colts win, they're 6-1.
I know how that
Chargers
record works. Thank you very much. But I think I got the Colts.
You got the Colts
I think
beating
the
them?
Colts take it.
All right. The next one's the Packers versus the Cardinals.
Can't go against the Packers, so I got the Packers.
You could go against the Packers. You can pick it with the Cardinals.
I don't know if Murray's back either, so Jacoby Brissett's probably gonna have to take over. But Jacoby Brissett isn't as bad of
It's not bad.
a quarterback. I think he would be a decent starter if you gave him like a good running
Good
game and a
offense.
good defense. I think he'd be a decent starter.
All right, next one is Washington versus Cowboys.
I got Washington in this one. I think they beat the Cowboys.
All right. So then the night game on Sunday is the Niners versus the Falcons.
I'm going with the Niners. I think they bounce back and win this game. The Falcons were looking pretty good, but I don't know how much they can keep it up.
Okay, now Monday has two games. It has the Bucks versus the Lions, and then the Texans versus the Seahawks. So the Bucks versus the Lions, who do you have?
Last week I went against the Bucks, so this week I'm choosing the Bucks. 5-1. Baker Mayfield has been looking pretty good. He's been looking MVP caliber, and I think he takes it.
All right. So then the second Monday game is the Texans versus the Seahawks.
I got the Seahawks.
You got the Seahawks.
I think one thing with the Texans is they struggle with our offensive line. So I think, I think they're going to continue to struggle, and it's going to be tough for them. Their defense is good, though, but I think their offensive line is going to struggle. So
Yeah. All right. So this is what we had at the Raiders game. If you didn't know here, the Eric Allen on the Raiders, he retired. So
he was in the Hall of Fame this year.
So he's in the Hall of Fame for the Pro Bowl, for the Raiders Hall of Fame. And so he retired there. He got his ring. And then had everybody else over there celebrating for him.
And you guys, we got some popcorn, so able to get a collector's kind of popcorn thing. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
That was a cool experience there. If you haven't been inside Allegiant Stadium, it doesn't seem like there's like a totally bad spot. I mean, you can still see them. I mean, they may be miniature, but I mean, you'll still be able to see them. You'll see them enough where you can tell who everybody is. It wasn't like when we went to the Nissan Stadium and the Titans home stadium where Tom Brady looked like a little miniature person. I could not even figure out which one was Tom Brady or what was going on. It looked like I was playing the little foosball game because I couldn't even tell on there because they're trying to pack so many people in that stadium. Where at least with Allegiant Stadium, we had decent seats on there, and also there's a lot of fans that are Raider fans that hate Geno Smith, so they were
everybody
rooting
like
against
Geno.
him.
Everybody, Geno,
Don't know
turn
why.
it over. You gotta go give it up. So let's look at stat wise this week. I want to go player stats.
Oh, so it looks like Matthew Stafford.
Passing yards this week. Like Drake May is in the top 5.
Yeah, but Dak Prescott is second, Sam Donald, and then it's Baker Mayfield.
This is like pretty quick. Like normally you see like the.
Look, Patrick Mahomes.
Like there's your Geno Smith.
Patrick Mahomes. Is up
But
there
you
too.
normally see like your your Mahomes and your
Well, I do see Mahomes who's underneath Drake May.
But if you look at the most, sort by the most touchdowns this season, like Jared Goff has a good touchdown to interception ratio, and this is what I think is weird too because like he's playing well for the Lions. The Lions have other areas where they need to fix, but like 14-2, that's pretty awesome. How come this isn't MVP? Probably because Baker Mayfield's 12-1, like for his. That's pretty good.
Well, Lamar Jackson's only 10-1.
Like Drake May hasn't turned the ball over too much, and even at Aaron Rodgers. Look at Aaron Rodgers, 10-3. That's not bad. I see that Aaron Rodgers. I think that's pretty awesome because I chose the Steelers to win their division, and everybody's like, I heard all analysts be like, "Oh, Steelers are gonna be terrible this year," but look at the rushing yards. Where's Derrick Henry at? He's way down here still. Is Derrick Henry way down here? Where's Derrick Henry? Yeah, there he is.
Up at the top.
439 already.
Yeah.
That's all he has. He has 4 touchdowns.
He's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 8th.
So he's 8th place,
Yeah.
439, and he has how many rushing touchdowns?
4.
4. So he needs 6 more to continue his streak on for 10. But it's like it's weird to see Derrick Henry not up here. Usually he's up near the top, but he hasn't been playing as well. I mean, last week he had a pretty good rushing game, but other than that, he hasn't been playing that well. But look at this, my Titans, right there, Tony Pollard, boom. He only has 2 touchdowns, but it's still good to see him
fumble.
up there. And then, of course, you gotta look at your receivers.
Puka Nacua.
Nakua, even though he's going to be out now, he was
Christian McCaffrey.
he was killing, which is weird to see. I know he's a running back, but it's weird to see Christian McCaffrey lead with the receptions up there. But let's see who's leading with yards. So, JSN, he's leading right now for Seattle.
What's his last name?
I could not pronounce that, and plus I ain't got my glasses, so I can't see it anyway. But yeah, it's just weird to see though, like Christian McCaffrey's in the top 10 for receivers, and I mean the 49ers need him healthy enough to be able to continue to play. But like Stephon Diggs is up there too for Patriots, but this is the one stat I wanted to get to, if I can ever get to the sacks, baby, sacks. Who do you think leads? We lead in sacks here. Look at
Nick
that.
Bonito.
Nick Bonito leads in sacks with 8. So
8 sacks. Brian Young has 7.5.
Jeffrey Simmons up there with 4.5. But yeah, so pretty awesome week. I figured show a little bit of stats and who we rooting for.
We'll show the division standings right now.
You want to go division standings?
Yeah.
Games. Where are we at? Standings. Teams? Standings. So, look, this is.
So right there you see New
Look at
England's
that.
up tied with the Bills.
Yeah, but they would lead because they beat the Bills,
Yeah.
but that's still. Everybody's
And then
expecting the Bills
The Dolphins
to
are
make
1-5 and the Jets are 0-6.
Nobody was expecting the New England to
Nope.
even
Bills
look
were
like
always
this
there.
this week.
And
so.
then you got Pittsburgh, Bengals, Ravens, Browns. Normally you would see Ravens up there at the top, but Ravens have been doing horrible.
Steelers are up there.
And then
Indy.
This one's a weird one there because it's usually been Texans up there, but now it's the Colts, Jags, Texans, and then of course Titans are last.
And then this is going to be a battle to the end, I think. Now Kansas City just brought themselves back into it.
Yeah, and if they win, then it'll be like a 4-way practically.
And consider the fact the Raiders could just have a couple of good games and they're back into it too, depending on how these guys do.
Because if you look at Broncos Chargers, they're .667 for percentage.
Yeah,
because they're tied on there. So, who did the Broncos face?
Last week I do not remember.
Yeah. So anyway, if they win their game this time, we'll look at this. The Eagles and the Commanders are up there, so that's a pretty tight
and this
game
is
on there.
You would think that Eagles would be running away with it, but they haven't. They're actually.
You would think Cowboys would be second, and then Commanders, and then it would stay as the Giants.
So I mean, it's getting pretty good. Like NFC North is looking pretty good.
You got
too.
Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears. I mean, that's typical. I mean, usually Lions and Packers fight.
Oh my!
And then the Bucks have always been number one.
The Bucks have led it. I think in the last 4 years, but this one has. They keep playing the way that they're gonna get this. They're gonna be the way leader. Yeah. But this is an interesting one.
San Francisco,
Seahawks, three-way tie for number one.
Yep.
And it's gonna continue like that. I think all three of these teams make it to the playoffs, but it's gonna be a fight to the finish for division winner. I think 49ers take it, but it's gonna be a tough victory for them to take it.
Go up to the top so you can look at the one where it said like playoff standings.
Regular season.
No, I think when you went to standings.
Oh, when I went here.
Yeah.
When I went to teams, you could go playoff picture right there.
That's the one I wanted to look at. See who's going to be in this one.
So you can see that right now. So if the playoffs started today, Colts are number one, Steelers, Chargers, Patriots are 4, Bills 5, Jags, and then Broncos.
And then what's that one on the right side?
On the right side, the NFC. Bucks are number one.
Mm-hmm. So it would be the Bucks Colts Super Bowl.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Colts will make it to the Super Bowl.
No, but if it was today, like for the playoffs.
These are just who would take the number one seed, but I don't think they will. I don't think Colts will win a Super Bowl. It's a fluke that the Colts are actually, and it's probably because they got a good running game now. They're like healthy with their offensive line, and Daniel Jones has actually been carrying it.
Lose 83%.
They'll make it a playoffs if they lose out for 83%.
If they win 94%, that they'll win the
Bucks, Packers, 49ers, Eagles, which is weird to see them in fourth. Seahawks, Lions, and Rams. Lions, who were only lost like 2 games last season, are up here.
And then who's on the bubble?
So these guys are on the bubble.
That's weird to see the Chefs up there on the bubble because normally they're up there in the top.
Well, from what I heard, Taylor Swift didn't want the Chiefs in the playoffs, so she can spend more time with Travis Kelce.
Probably
not in the playoffs.
Probably, yeah, it could be. Sounds like it. She likes to sabotage that stuff.
There we go.
15th.
We're waiting to see these two teams under the eliminated bracket here after like 8 weeks.
Well, I mean, next week is the cutoff for the roster, right?
I think it's going to be for the trades. I believe is next week. So week 8 or something like that.
So maybe Titans will trade for somebody good.
No, I think they're in sell mode. One of the things Titans needs are draft picks. So I could possibly see Jeffrey Simmons moving on from the team, which is sad. He's one of my favorite players, but I can see that.
Yeah, but all right. Well, this is all of our analysis for this week. All of our predictions that we did for this week. Tune in next week to see who owes who a steak dinner, which will more likely be he owes me a steak dinner because the Patriots
not with Mike McCoy
will win against the Tennessee Titans on there. So we'll see how the victory goes and I may even have him on the next episode wear a Patriot shirt
No.
if the Patriots win.
We're not wearing
or
that.
a Patriots hat.
We're not wearing that.
Because, the Patriots to win, and then he's going to have to support that for the whole stream. So we'll see on it. But put down in the comments, who do you think is going to win between the Patriots and the Titans?
Who's your team?
Are they up there in the number one top seed, or are they going to be down in the elimination seed? So put that in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one of whether the Patriot fans will be there, or if it'll be
Titans.
the Titans fans
Titans.
on there. We'll see you in the next one. So thank you, and
God bless you guys.
Keep watching football.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, see ya.